Hi everyone, こんにちは、ぴけです。In this video, I'm going to talk about how I built a BB-8 droid from Star Wars. First of all, my approach is not perfect, but really simple way to build him. I didn't use any 3D printed materials to build him, so I hope this video will help someone who wishes to build BB units without a 3D printer. Anyway, this is my BB-8. It's not life-size, but he can turn his head like this and roll by himself. I can control the movement from my smartphone. I'd like to explain my approach in 4 parts: movement outline, sphere, dome, and drive system. So let's take a closer look. This is a plan note for my BB-8. As you see, there is a drive system inside the sphere, and on top of that, I put 4 strong magnets. On the dome side, I put 4 magnets in the same way, so that the magnets attract each other and the head movement will link to the drive system, like this. Key points here are the strength of magnetic force and the distance between magnets. If the magnets are too far apart, this head will fall off easily, but if they are too close together, the drive system will need much more power to move forward. I use styrofoam to adjust the distance between magnets and the sphere. Then let's take a look at a video of a skeleton sphere model. The drive system works like this inside the sphere. This body sphere is made of 2 acrylic hemispheres. The material is acrylic, so they were originally transparent. To draw a BB-8 pattern on a clear dome, first I put a thin layer of paper clay over the surface of the sphere. It is not easy to draw patterns on curved surface, so I used this BB-8 popcorn case for scaling. I calculated the ratio of the case to the sphere, and then used a normal compass and ruler to make a pencil draft on the paper clay. This scaling is a key point because BB-8 pattern drawing is really important for his visual balance. After that, I peeled off the paper clay along the draft line in places, and I marked black line directly on the clear dome with a pen. Then I peeled off all the paper clay and finally connected the marks I made with a pen to complete the lines of the pattern. We need to be patient to complete this task. Maybe there is an easier way. Anyway, after that I spray painted sphere based on the pattern. Finally, I used this weathering paint to express the dirty parts. I usually use this clear tape for connecting these 2 hemispheres. His head is made of styrofoam. I choose this because it's light and easy to cut. This one is made of a hemisphere, 1 disc and 1 ring. After gluing the 3 parts, I put coating paint called gesso. This helps to hide the texture of the styrofoam and makes it easier for the paint to adhere. Then I scaled and drew patterns just like the body sphere. With eyes, I wanted to put the red light like the movie. There is a simple LED light inside the dome. I made a hole under his head for switching on and off. This clear one is a PVC door, and this one is made of COS board. I think my BB-8's eye is a little bigger compared to the movie one. For his antenna, I choose jump wire for electronics. He can bend his antenna, but it's difficult to keep this straight. I used to put 4 casters on the bottom, but I took them away because he can move without them. Considering the balance, the lighter the better for his head. The drive system is one of the most important parts for BB building. It is known that the shaft is fixed and rotating inside the movie BB-8, but the drive system I made is more and more simple. The center of gravity is placed on the lower part of the sphere. Simply, there are 2 tires on the bottom to move forward, and motor on the top to control the rotation of the head. I decided to use electronic parts from Little Bit. The great point of this tool is the system is beginner friendly. Really easy to understand. There is an electronic kit for R2D2, so I used the parts from that kit. The battery, a power bit, a control half bit, and these are all DC motor bits. First, for the head control, this DC motor. This one works like this. Second, these 2 DC motors work for the sphere rotation. These 2 tires must rotate in the same direction, so we should pay attention to the placement of the motors. I changed the setting of this direction part. Because of this, my drive system can't move backward. I tried to add one more piece for the direction control for this part, but I failed because too much load was applied to the front tire. Actually, I wanted to put BB-8 sound effect to the drive system, but the sound was muffled in the sphere and hard to hear. The most important point for this part is the weight balance for the whole system. I added weights as I assembled parts and took a look at his movement. At last, let's see how he walks. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope you all enjoy your droid building. Then see you next time. Bye!